So Guru Nanak Dev Ji asked Bhai Mardana Ji, so Danya, now tell me, where is the house of Khuda? Where is the house of God? The house of God is in the hearts of the saints. It's in the heart of the Bhagats. So Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, when Mahaparlo comes, or the day of the end of the world comes, the question will be asked, Ki, what have you done with your human life? Guru Nanak Dev Ji then tells Bhai Mardana Ji, O Bhai Mardana, so listen to me, become my companion, add the words of God, add Gurbani. Not only you will be liberated, not only your family will be liberated, but everyone who listens to this Shabad Kirtan, they too will be liberated as well. Now at this point, Guru Nanak Dev Ji recited a Shabad from Guru Granth Sahib Ji, which speaks about the 5 namaz, the 5 prayers that the Muslim perform in a day. The Shabad by Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Mahalla Pehla, Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, Panj Nivaja Waqt Panj, Panja Panje Now. Panj Nivaja, there are 5 namaz, Waqt Panj, which are performed at different times of the day, 5 times in a day at different times. Panja Panje Now. And these 5 namaz, they have their own names as well. So now let's go through them. And what does Guru Nanak Dev Ji says about these namaz? What do they actually mean and what's their significance? So the 5 prayers performed by a Muslim in a day, the first one is Fajr. So this prayer is done at dawn. Second one is Zohar at midday. This prayer is performed at midday. Number 3 is Asr. So this prayer is performed in the afternoon. Then we have Maghrib, which is performed at sunset, and Ishaq, which is performed at night. So 5 Panjanivaja with 5 names performed at 5 times of the day. Now Guru Nanak Dev Ji now explains what does each namaz actually mean. So the first namaz for a Muslim is to always speak the truth, Sach, Pehla Sach. Then the second one is Halal Doe. So the second namaz, which is Zohar, Guru Sahib says they speak about halal. Now we know in the Muslim faith that halal is when they kill the animal so they can consume the meat. Muslims can only consume halal meat. Now Guru Sahib says in the second namaz, perform an honest and righteous living. Live an honest life. Now what halal should we do? Guru Sahib says, use the knife of Guru's words and cut your mind, which is the meat. So as a Muslim uses a knife to cut the animal, Guru Sahib says for us, use the knife of Guru's bachan, of Gurbani, and cut the mind. Because the mind is like an animal, like a monkey, all these animals which are chanchal. So use Guru's words to quieten the mind. And that is a halal that we perform. Then Guru Sahib says, Tija Khair Khudai. The third namaz, what is that? Guru Sahib says in the third namaz is Khair Khudai. Means always think well of others. Always share whatever you have with other people as well. Those who are less fortunate than you, those who are even on the same level as you, share with other people. Then Guru Sahib says in the fourth namaz, Guru Sahib kende ne, chauthi niyat ras man. So in the fourth namaz, niyat, your intentions must be pure and must be clean. Now, it's very interesting in the next Sakhiya of Sikha Di Bhagat Mala, we will share the Sakhi of what Guru Sahib says about karam, performing in an action, and how it's tied with intention. And Guru Sahib says, if you do something good, but you have a bad intention or a negative intention, now that karam, is it going to be fruitful or is it going to be detrimental? So Guru Sahib says, Niyat Rasman, everything that you do, you must have pure and clean intention, whether it be serving people, charity, doing bhakti, doing patha, whatever it may be. Panjami Sifta Sanai. So Guru Sahib says in the 5th namaz, Panjami, use this breath given to you, which we know 24,000 breath in a day. Use this breath given to you to praise Paramatma, to praise Khuda, to remember God. Now even in Gurbani, Bhagat Farid ji says, Farida je jana til thodade ta sammal book pari. Till here referring, the sesame seeds here referring to the breath that we have. When we come into this world, the only wealth that we have is this wealth of this breath that we have, which we can use. That's all that we have. Now, if we utilize this breath for negative things, we don't remember Paramatma, we waste it, which means that we are just throwing our wealth away. And Guru Sahib says, use this wealth, this breath given to you, to remember Paramatma. And only then, when you go to Dargah, when you go to face Paramatma, when Paramatma asks you, what have you done with the breath given to you, you will be able to answer. You wouldn't look down and be ashamed and have fear. So then Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, Karani kalma aakake ta Musalman sadai. Now Guru Sahib says, this is the kalma that you must perform. Ta, only then you can be called a Musalman. And if you perform this kalma, this namaz, each namaz, speaking truth, having good intention, remembering God, serving the needy, serving those less fortunate than you, Guru Sahib says, then you can be called a Musliman, and only then you will not go to hell. Because we know that everyone, from any faith it may be, we are afraid to go to hell and having to suffer. And Guru Sahib says, if you have that fear, then why don't you do things that will ensure you don't go to hell? Guru Sahib says, this is the way to do it. So, Bhai Mardana Ji, listening to the Sikha of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, which means from the very beginning, ki what is namaz, what is roza, what is the meaning of these things, who is a santa, who is a pagat, and what happens at the end of the world, during the day of Mahaparlo, during the day of Qiyamah, and how do we save ourselves on that day, and what is the meaning of each namaz. After listening to all of this, Bhai Mardana Ji, he had so much of faith in Guru Nanak Dev Ji that from that day on, he became the companion of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and that now whenever we read Guru Nanak Dev Ji's Sakhi, there's always mention of Bhai Mardana Ji, where they would sit and sing Shabad Kirtan, they would play the Rabab, Guru Nanak Dev Ji would sing the Shabad, and that's how they not only liberated themselves, their family, but the whole world as well. So hopefully we get to learn a lot of Sikha from Bhai Mardana Ji's Sakhi, and we'll meet you again in the next video. Pol Chuk Maafi, WhyGuru Ji Ka Khalsa, WhyGuru Ji Ki Fateh.